Hello everyone and welcome back to another book review. Today I'm going to be reviewing Eric Sloane's Recollections in Black and White. So I was not familiar with Eric Sloane before I checked this book out. He was a sign painter who also did these black and white pen illustrations, and this is just a collection of some of his work. So this is kind of a thin but weirdly long book because the pictures are kind of displayed out, and this book is a mixture of the artist's recollections, so him talking about his life, how he got into it, and his thoughts, which are kind of dispersed or interspersed like this, along with some of his work that he has done. So despite not being familiar with his work, I really enjoyed it. You can tell that he has a talent, and I think something that is impressive to me, at least someone who doesn't have a lot of art skills, is that this is just quite literally a pen on paper, and it just by a black line on a white paper, making sure my roommate isn't back, just with a black line on a white paper, how you can convey an entire sense. He has a very good portion in the back where he talks about that white can either be grass in a field or snow, and you kind of have to convey that through everything else in the picture. And I think he has a real talent with just using those elements to describe he can use the white space to tell a story in addition to the black lines. I'm not describing this very well because I'm not very artistic, so I don't really feel like I have the vocabulary to discuss it, but I feel like the balance of text to drawings was really well done. I liked it, and I think that the drawings are really well done. I really enjoyed it. I don't think that the age of the book, it's from 2006, but I don't think the age of the book really matters. I feel like anyone can just pick this up and enjoy it just because the drawings are so well done and so interesting. And another thing I would say is to take your time with this book. Just make sure you have plenty of time to sit down and enjoy the drawings. I took an art course. I took a couple art courses in college despite being a math major. I just found it really interesting. And one of the fun facts that came from my art history class was when the professor gave a fact of how long an average person looks at a piece of art in something like an art museum, and it's surprisingly short. I don't actually remember the second interval, but it was like 6 seconds or 10 seconds or something ridiculous. And something that we worked on in that course was taking quite a bit of time to look at the picture and enjoy the picture and take in, or when I say picture I mean art, like look at the art, take in the art, and start to notice the details instead of just quickly passing over the art and being like, oh, that's a painting of a flower, very nice, and going on. So that's something I think that you should take in when reading this book, is just take time to look at the drawings, even this one on the back, and just look at what's there and take more than 6 seconds to look at each one. So again, even though it's only like, what is it, 90 some pages of a collection of text and these drawings, I would just say take your time to look at them and really look at them because they're really well done and I enjoyed them. And I didn't know that he had done this work, but I feel like he did a really good job and he clearly has some talent, and I enjoyed reading it. So if you are interested in just looking at some good art, I would recommend this book. Give it a read, see what you feel about it, and let me know in the comments. If you have anything similar to this that you would like me to check out, please also let me know. I love book suggestions. I try to get to as many of them as I can. I know there's a huge backlog, but I am trying. I have to get them from other libraries, so there's sometimes a wait time before I can get to them, but I will try to get to the books that you recommend. So if you have anything like this, I'd love to hear about it. I enjoyed this with a cup of tea and just a blanket in my reading chair. Had a wonderful time, and I would love to get further suggestions in something like this. So yeah, recommend. Probably would give it 3 stars. Kind of wish I had a little bit more commentary on the art or a little bit more art, but I feel like for what it was and for the size it was, it did a really good job. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.